In this video, we're going to estimate by rounding. So if we have a problem like this that says estimate each sum by rounding each number to the nearest 10, then adding to estimate. So we have some kind of complicated numbers here, right? They're kind of hard to add in your head. So what we're going to do is try to simplify them by rounding them, and then we can quickly get an approximate addition for them. It won't be exact, but we're just going to estimate here. We just need an estimate. So we have to round each number to the nearest 10. So let's remember our place values. So let's put each number into the chart. And we're going to do this in detail right now, but in the future when you get used to doing this, you wouldn't go to all the trouble of putting everything in a chart like this. You would just do it in your head. Okay, but this is the start of it. So we put 199 in here. 1 is the hundreds, 9 is the tens, and then 9 ones, right? 168, we have 100, 6 tens, and 8 ones. And what we're going to do is we're going to round to the tens. So here's the tens because it tells us to round to the nearest 10, right? These are the tens. So we will round to the tens, and to do that, you look at the number to the right, which is this one. Okay, so you do that for both the numbers. So if the number to the right of the tens is 5 or greater, then this 9 will become 10. The hundreds increases by 1. Okay, so because this number is 5 or greater, this increases by 1. So if we increase 9 by 1, it becomes 10, right? So let's worry about that in a minute. So the other thing you need to know is if the number to the right of the tens is less than 5, then the 9 does not change, okay? So that's if the 9 here in the ones was like a 4 or something. To finish the rounding, the numbers after the tens are zeroed out, okay? So let's look at this number now. So again, if the number to the right of the tens is 5 or greater, then this 6 will become a 7. And we see here this is greater than 5, so this is going to become a 7. And just a reminder, if the number to the right of the tens is less than 5, then 9 does not change. And to finish the rounding, the numbers after the tens are zeroed out. Okay, so now after that big explanation, let's actually round them. Okay, so this is how they're going to look rounded. So this became a 10, right? See this 10 here? So actually this increased by 1 as well. So it became a 2. And we zeroed out everything after the tens. So it's 199 rounded to the nearest tens is 200. And then 168 rounded to the nearest tens is actually 170, right? And we zeroed out the ones, and this increased by 1 because this is greater than 5. So our estimate is 200 plus 170. So that's actually pretty easy for us to calculate that in our head, right? 200 plus 170 is 370, and that's the estimate. And that's the end of this explanation. And don't worry if you don't understand this right away. You're just probably one explanation away from understanding it. Also, there's other videos in my description that are similar to this that you could take a look at. There's links there. And if you need the ebook has this exact explanation in the ebook, and you can follow along the video with the ebook.